The market capitalization for cybercrime is $10 trillion. And nobody's going to jail. It is becoming very profitable, and it's becoming more and more advanced. That puts a lot of pressure on companies like us to defend and thwart these attacks. The velocity of attack is actually very fast increasing. The dwell times and the attack times and the breakout times, those things are actually shrinking, and we as a responder need to keep up with the pace.
My name is Gopal Padinjaruveetil. I'm the Chief Information Security Officer at AAA. I've been here for 8 years, and before that I was in consulting for 15 years. So I bring some interesting perspective.
So what threats do companies like AAA face in the cloud?
From a concept perspective, cloud is a very different concept, whereas from your on-premise, where you're controlling everything, you don't have ownership, and you have different flavors of cloud. You have the SaaS, you have the PaaS, right? But the threats have all been common, right? It is attacks on identity, attacks on data, attack on your infrastructure. Your ability to understand that is the key things in cloud security.
As a CISO, what are some of the steps that you take to help mitigate those threats in the cloud?
I think the fundamental place where a CISO needs to start is understanding the cloud and what cloud is. How is it different from your on-premise infrastructure, right? Because there's a fundamental difference in the cloud as a concept, right? Because it's usage-based. You have SaaS, you have PaaS, you have IaaS. So understanding the cloud is the first thing, because this is becoming a game of velocity. While you talk about risk as impact times probability, a new factor is being added. It's the velocity. It's a game of speed. Everybody is now starting to measure what is your mean time to detect, mean time to respond, or mean time to contain, and everybody is trying to shrink that window. And so that's the CISO should be looking at. I think one of the things that I would tell the CISOs is you need to keep up with the changing world. Applications are moving out of the traditional data centers. Data is moving out to the cloud. Users are distributed, and so understanding your environment is the first thing that the CISO should learn. And then once you have an understanding of your environment, understanding what threats are there in this environment and what are the vulnerabilities and what can kill you, what can cause harm to you, understanding that is the next step. The third step too is how you're going to respond to it, how you're going to recover from it. So it's a 3-step process, in my opinion, that CISO should be aware of. The key thing is observability in cloud is SaaS and identity and multi-cloud, because no company is just using, say, one single cloud. We are all moving to this multi-cloud, so understanding the identities in each of these cloud, understanding the data in each of these clouds, and understanding this multi-cloud SaaS environment is absolutely the key for observability. When I think about resilience, there are a lot of things in nature that is resilient, and when I'm looking at cyber and resilience, the word, it's your ability to withstand attack and recover from attack. Our environments and all the systems are constantly under attack. Your ability to actually detect that attack, withstand that attack, if possible, thwart that attack, respond and recover as fast as you can is what I think as resilience. Now, as an industry, we are evolving that concept, right? And I think we are now seeing things like posture management coming into the picture. And then the next evolution of posture management, once you look at your posture, the next evolution of that journey is around detection and response. When you talk about why do we need to look at companies like Mitiga, which is in the category of CDR, is that everything is fragmented. You want to bring everything into a common data lake, right? All the sources. And the key thing is you're able to connect the dots and get some metrics and assign some risk values, and then work towards increasing your posture, right? And doing automated remediations, right? So you can actually, by single click, you're detecting something, you know where your weaknesses are, you're actually able to remediate that. Just imagine the power of that. The second key thing is the cost. SIMs are getting expensive because SIMs charge by amount of log volumes and all those things. And we are seeing more and more log volumes. The third thing is the efficacy and efficiency, right? Because not only you need to control the cost, but you want to improve your efficacy and efficiency, right? Those are 3 things that companies like Mitiga is bringing forth solution to help CISOs like me fight this war.